We're gonna do the personal reads that we do on every Sunday. Let's see. Let's put this on as well. How are we? What's up? Since you guys are not talking, I'm gonna do a little bit of renovation until we get like the questions. HNL, hey, what's up? Angel Alley, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. This is why I do it every Sunday. But I guess somehow people still keep missing them. Busy with work? Yeah, that's fine. I get it. We're gonna be here for 1 hour, you guys, for the ones that don't know how things work here. So every Sunday we go live for 1 hour for personal reads. And we do this every Sunday. You either become a member to ask your question, or if you don't want to be a member and it's too much of a commitment for you, you send a super chat for your question. Although the super chat is £8 British, the members get it for $4.99. So it's cheaper for members. But for members, you can only ask one free question per month out of the Sunday sessions. Some people prefer the super chats. Some people prefer the members. Okay. LHN, so weird. LHN, and we have someone in the chat that is HNL. The same letters, just different order. What does that mean? What is that? Hey. That's interesting. Yes, if you have a question as a member, just go ahead and ask your question, baby. Angel, that's my question this month. Your question is not showing up, so make sure you're not using any sus words. Okay, rephrase your question because it's not showing up in the chat. So you could be using a blocked word or something like that. I'm hearing things. What is that? LHN. When will I have a true relationship? What is true? True is subjective. What is true in your definition? Let's put these aside. I'll do them later. Do you mean like a serious relationship? Long term, okay. All right, so LHN are these like your real name and the initials? Confirm that for me, please. Which leads to marriage, okay. All right, so let's see. So let's ask when you will get like a serious relationship that will lead to marriage. Angel, no, it did not show up. So try to change the wording, the phrase. All right, so let's see, N or LHN. When will LHN be in a serious relationship that will lead to marriage? Show me. We have a star indicating healing. The 10 of Swords. So you are not ready for a relationship. Not a serious relationship that will lead to marriage. This is actually telling you to do healing. So I don't know what type of healing. Interesting. So the relationship will come when you are done with certain beliefs, that you could even have beliefs that could be limiting you from receiving a serious relationship. So the Star and the Ten of Swords, this is indicating beliefs about your past relationships, or beliefs that came from your past relationships that are in the way of you receiving a serious relationship. Because the universe doesn't want you to be in a serious relationship where you sabotage that serious relationship. Because what's the point in having a serious relationship if you're not ready for it? And so until you cut these ties with those beliefs that will lead to marriage. So basically this is saying that you cannot have a serious relationship until you heal certain parts of yourself that could be in the way of you having a serious relationship. That could be self-sabotage or beliefs about past connections, relationships that left like a bad taste in your mouth. And you know, I feel like these beliefs run deep. Now, again, if this is not from past connections, it could be something you learned from your childhood about connections in general. Because this feels like it's happening on either an unconscious level or a subconscious level. It is not a conscious. It's not like something that you would recognize right away as you are conscious. This goes deep, especially with this card. You see how this person is laying down. It's almost like he's asleep or in a meditative state. So this tells me this is on a subconscious level or an unconscious level of healing. So this is saying you're not ready to receive a serious relationship. And it's interesting because time is irrelevant, even when it comes to things happening in our life. It is either delayed or sped up according to what we are ready for vibrationally. So this is saying you're not ready because you haven't done enough healing. So the sooner you're done with that, the sooner you will get this serious relationship that you want. And you know, like sometimes we think we want something, but once it gets here, we recognize that we are not ready for it. But the universe is not going to give you that relationship until you are ready, so that you don't end up sabotaging it. Okay, LHN, best of luck on your journey. Jockey, why 777? I don't know, Jockey, if you know that we're doing £8 minimum now. So that has changed in March, I think. So it's not 777 no more. How many sevens did I say? Okay, Angel, let me see if it showed up. Just checking, is this limited to just love? No, you can ask whatever, but do keep in mind, I don't do financial advice and I don't do life and death. So about pregnancy or about dead people. And I don't do financial advice. Okay, so you can ask financial questions, but not advice. Okay? I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. About business not showing up? It should show up, unless you're using words that are blocked. I don't know. It's weird. Because I've only blocked words that are like, you know, spam or troll use. So it shouldn't be in regard to business. But rephrase it, you know, find a way to ask it in a different way. I'll come back to you because I'm going in the order of the chat now. So I'll come back to you when I find what you wrote. So who's next? I do see, Jockey, you have remedied that amount. Thank you. So let me see what your question is. RJ, will I get back to my previous company soon? Work, okay. So RJ is you, right? Right? Will I get back to my previous company soon? Well, I have to find a new special number now. 888 is a good number. It's my favorite number, actually. 888 is abundance. I love 888. Look it up. I was this close to getting a tattoo of 888, but you know, I'm thinking I shouldn't put something like that on me permanently. But I'm thinking about it, still thinking about it. All right, anyways, so RJ is you, I'm assuming. So will RJ get back to the previous company soon? That was quick as well. We have yes. We have the Chariot. Let's see what this is about. Let me tell you something. If you do go back, and I say if because it's a choice. If you do go back, it's not going to be a good choice. Because we do have this, the 5. It's almost like something is in my mouth. It's almost like the universe doesn't want me to tell you this. Maybe there's a lesson in there, RJ. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Disappointments. You know, I do want to say it's almost like you're meant to go so that you learn something that will benefit you in your future. So the company is not the company is not the mission. The company is almost like acting as a lesson for you so that you can benefit from that in the future. So if you have the opportunity to go back and find the lesson, because there will be a lesson that will benefit you in the future. So yes, you will go back, but if you think that you're going back to stay, not going to happen. You're going back to learn a lesson. So there will be a challenge when you go back. But that challenge is going to teach you something that will be beneficial for you in the future. So it's a good thing that you will go back. But you might think that, hey, I didn't want to go back if it was going to bring me this much drama or bring me this much obstacles or whatever else that could happen within that company. But do keep in mind that challenge itself will give you an opportunity to learn something that will benefit you in your future endeavors. So there's a lesson. And you know, I feel like the universe doesn't want you to be put off by not going back because that lesson is valuable. Do what you will with that information. I think it's best to entertain going back, but if you think that you're going back to build a future within that company, not going to happen. I feel like you need to focus on the lesson that you can receive from going back, because that is going to play a part in your future. Okay? You will learn something that it's almost like it will unlock something within you. It's almost like, you know, when people talk about failures, and if you want to be successful, also be ready to be a failure. Or if you want to be successful, you need to fail so many times for you to reach that success. It's kind of like it has that vibe. It's like, don't consider that failure to be like a death or a life sentence. It's a step towards success. Best of luck. Desert Dreamer. Can I send a super chat? Miranda, yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, so Desert Dreamer, you're working, but you want to ask your question. That's okay. You can come back and watch it. So, what is the question? So, you want to know what are LM's next actions? Desert Dreamer, you didn't give me your initials. Are you still here? Desert Dreamer, you know the drill. You have to give me your initials, baby. Did Desert Dreamer give initials? Let me see. Yeah, Joggy, that's you know, go with it and see where it takes you. See where the journey takes you. Okay, so Desert Dreamer, we're gonna have to skip you because you didn't give me your initials. You know, like you guys, even if you have been here for years, even if you've been here for a while, I will not remember your initials because I disconnect from the energy as soon as I do your question. And it's the same with private readings. Like sometimes people, because they get like private readings with me 3-4 times and they think I'm going to remember them. I will not remember your life. I will not remember details about who you are and what you do. You have to reintroduce yourself. I will remember that I've dealt with you before, but I will not remember details about you. I do readings and wash my hands and go out. You know what I mean? Like, I will not remember details. Okay, well, Desert Dreamer, you're gonna see this after your work. Okay, so, where was I? SB, hello, would like to know, is B Taurus true feelings, intentions with me? I see him next month after years. Okay, SB, I need initials. Your initials, their initials. Your initials, their initials. SB, he is BA. Okay. Let's see. So, you want to know true feelings and intentions. Okay, feelings and intentions are two different things, but let me ask it the way you asked it and see what we get. So SB and BA. Show me BA's true feelings and intentions towards SB. What you see is what you get. So whatever you're getting from this person right now, it's not going to evolve. You're not going to get more or less. What you see is what you get. So if this person is confusing you, they will continue to confuse you. If this person is not treating you as much as you, or if they're treating you in a way that doesn't make you feel like you're important in their life, they're not going to change that. If they're making you feel like you're the most special person in the world, they're going to continue to treat you like that. So this message is basically what you're seeing from this person is what you're going to get. They're being transparent with you, whether in a good way or a bad way. Honestly, I do feel like there is not enough enthusiasm here. Like the way that I'm seeing this energy, it's almost like this person thinks of themselves that they are better than you, or that that they deserve better than you, but it's almost like they look down on you. And if you think that's going to change in the future, it's not going. It's not going to change. The way this person is treating you right now is the same that they will treat you in the future. That is their intention with you. I feel like this person's feelings to you are very detached. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel deep. It doesn't feel important. This person could be dealing with you whenever they are available or bored, or when they have nothing better to do. This does not look like an equal partnership. This person does not intend to give you an equal partnership. We have the Four of Cups twice. This energy is not someone that cares about you. You see how this... I mean, look at these cards and tell me how you feel. It's not an energy of a person that cares. So I feel like... I mean, if you want to deal with this person, just know that what you're getting with them right now is what you're going to continue to get. That's it. Best of luck. I think you deserve better than this BS. SB. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. Best of luck, best of luck. Alrighty, so where were we? Miranda. Can you just see what comes out for me and my purpose? Okay, when you're asking about purpose, is it like your purpose on earth, or your purpose in career, or your purpose as in spiritual path? Because that can take turns, or that can take different paths. Which one? Miranda, I also need your initials. If your name is Miranda, give me your last name. Purpose as in spiritual leader. Okay. So MKS. MKS. Miranda Strong. Ooh. Your last name is Strong? Damn! I like that. I like that. Okay, so spiritual path, spiritual leader, or spiritual path. Let's say spiritual path. So whatever comes out for Miranda Strong, MKS. It's fitting too, even though I'm 4'11". It's cute. It's cute. All right, so let's see. Whatever you want to say to MKS in regard to her spiritual path. Show me. Wow. As long as you are following your passion, you are in alignment. We have the Queen of Wands and the Sun. That's a good start. That's a good start. There's also something about your patience, maybe patience with yourself, patience with others, that will pay off. So the more you learn to be patient, the more you will receive. You know, it's interesting because I feel like your your path is not about pursuing and being strong. It's actually the opposite. It's being soft, where you will receive more, where you will receive more information, more downloads, or more information about how to proceed. So your path is kind of like I keep thinking about your last name. Your path is kind of like the opposite of strong. And it's about patience. When you are dealing with others, you will receive more information about a person, or the person you're dealing with, or the person you're guiding, perhaps, if you are like a spiritual leader. So it's about kind of like stepping back and observing rather than putting your input or giving. It's more about receiving. So this is telling you to be softer, more patient. This is actually feminine energy. So in a way, this is telling you to be more feminine. I'm not saying when it comes to your physical appearance. I'm talking about energetically, the feminine energy, where you are receiving, laid back. And that is how you will receive more information about who you're dealing with, or about how you can serve others, or how you can give others what they need. Kind of saying you need to listen more than you speak. Or be more passive than aggressive. I feel like you are already in alignment with your path as long as you are interacting with your passion. So as long as you are interacting with your passion, you are in alignment. But the extra bit about patience and the feminine energy, that is the extra message here. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so working together. Your path is about working, it's community. It's about you interacting with people, connecting with people, being the listener, being the receiver of information, and that in receiving that information, you will give back. I am also getting something about leading by example rather than leading by preaching. So this is not about telling people what to do. This is about embodying what you want to show people. It's almost like inspiring people to be more like you than telling people that's how you should be. So your life is not about really, like, you know what I'm getting? Your life is not about struggle. Your spiritual path is not about struggle. It's not about going through battle. It's about like being in your feminine energy, enjoying life. It's almost like connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with people on a deeper level where you listen more than speak. It has that calm, peaceful, passionate, strong presence. I mean, it's soft but strong presence at the same time. It's not like passive as in like I'm weak. It's passive as in like I'm confident, I'm in charge. But I don't have to do much about that. I don't have to prove my point to you. The point is already proven. I exist. It's that. It's very interesting. I love it for you. So, okay. There are many things here to kind of consider. The patience, the community, the listening more, the receiving, the embodying, the energy to inspire rather than to preach. Aligning yourself with what you are passionate about rather than trying to fit in. Alrighty. Take my own advice. Yes, it can be hard sometimes, right? Do as I say, not as I do. But it's actually about what you do that matters. Best of luck, Miranda. Miranda Strong. You should change your name to Miranda Soft. I think that'll be more fitting. All right, let's see who's next. So, da, 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 da. Guess I'll ask about love. You know, Angel, is interesting because nothing about the blocked words that I have is about business. So maybe, just maybe, Spirit doesn't want you to ask about business. So if you want to ask about love, let's see what you said. I haven't spoken to JL for over 2 months. So curious to know what JL's hidden intentions, feelings. Will he reach out or he's interested in others? I'm still pissed. Though here's, well, there is other guys. So which one you want to ask? Because so many questions in there. So you want to know hidden intentions or feelings, or if he will reach out, or if he is interested in others. Which one? There are about 4 questions in there. Let's see. Yeah, you know, the feminine energy is, because it has been demonized throughout history, and our world is kind of like based on masculine energy. It's very hard to tap into your feminine energy sometimes, but it's as important, if not more important, especially as a woman. You know, the feminine energy is powerful, and as a woman you get like initial access to it, the feminine. Guys could struggle with the feminine energy because it's coded in them to be masculine in a way. But the point is to find that balance between your masculine and feminine. The masculine is easy to access because it's how our life is kind of structured, but the feminine is powerful. You have to be reminded of it, or be at least aware of it, you know? Just about JL and his intentions and actions towards me after the silence. Okay, so let's see what we get in regard to JL's intentions, actions towards AA. Wait, hang on. Intentions, actions, 2 things. Which one do you want? Because they can intend something but not take action. Which one? Which one do you want? Intentions or actions? You can ask more than 1 question if you want a super chat. But for the members, you get 1 free question, baby, okay? So we're gonna do the intentions. I mean, if I were you, I would choose the actions. Because you can intend something, but not take action. But if you take action, you intended it. So are you sure you want intentions? Up to you, up to you. So intentions, yes? Let's double confirm. Intentions. Okay, actions. Okay, let's do actions then. So let's see. So let's see, JL. What will JL's actions be towards AA? Let me tell you something. He's gonna give you the same energy back. So if you are pissed at him, he's pissed at you. If you are gonna talk to him, he's gonna talk to you. So the action will be dependent on what you do, what you intend. If you take action, he's gonna take action. So he's not gonna take action first. He is not going to take action first. If you talk to him, he's gonna talk to you. If you are going to be pissed and you stay away, he's gonna do the same. Even if he wanted to move towards you, if you're giving him the cold shoulder, he's gonna give you the same back. So this is like tit for tat. I mean, it's kind of childish if you ask me. But this person is not going to give you, like, they're not going to get out of their way to fix things, to change things between the two of you. If you choose to do something towards him, he's gonna give you the same energy back. So if you're gonna say hi, they're gonna say hi. Or we need to talk, they'll be like, okay, let's talk. Or if you make a romantic move towards him, he's gonna entertain it. But he's not gonna make the first move. He's not going to take action while you're pissed at him or while you're avoiding him. He's not gonna bother. This person, even if they wanted to move towards you, he's gonna see that you're not bothered, you don't want to talk to me, I'm not gonna talk to you. He's gonna give you the same energy back. That is the message. So the action is almost non-existent. If you are expecting this person to do something, they're not gonna do it unless you do it first. Whether in a good way or a bad way. If you tell this person, oh, you're so annoying, you're a piece of shit, they're gonna give you the same energy back as well. So whether you approach them or take action towards them in a good way, bad way, they're gonna give you the same back. Nah, he can just kiss goodbye. Yeah, he's mirroring. He's mirroring, indeed. Whatever you do, he's gonna do again. Again, interesting. Whatever that means. Whatever you do, he's gonna do the same. Whatever, again, maybe he's done this again. Maybe he's done this before. So, doesn't look that promising, to be honest with you. Unless you want to have a serious talk and maybe resolve things that way. But he's not gonna do any. It's childish, honestly. This is childish. Like, if you want to say something, say something. But he's not gonna say it unless you say something. Alright. Best of luck, Angel. So, Carrie Merchant, CYM, how work is going to be this week. Okay. CYM. How work is going to be for CYM this week. Let's see. Wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, we have the World. This is like a turn of event. You know what I'm getting? I feel like whatever you could be thinking is going to happen, especially if it's a bad thing, or especially if you think that there will be something bad happens at work, it's not going to happen. So if you are overthinking something, or if you are thinking about something happening, it's not going to happen the way you think it's going to happen. Because I do see overthinking here. Maybe you're overthinking something will happen or something bad will happen. It's not going to happen the way you think it. And I do see something good is going to happen. So if you're thinking something negative is going to happen, that's not going to happen. It's something good that's going to happen. And even if you think like nothing is going to happen, but you're thinking, because I see overthinking, so I don't know what the overthinking is about, but I see something good with the Wheel of Fortune in the world. It could be like a turning point in your workplace or in your career. Okay, let me see more, because Major Arcana's, it's a strong indication of something not really up to you that's going to happen, but it's in a good way. You could be rewarded for something that you've been doing, or if you have been working on a project, or if you've been working towards something, that's going to pay off. You could receive like a praise or a raise or good news this week at work. And it's for the hard work that you've been putting towards your job or towards your work. I'm also seeing that you will feel appreciated, or you will feel like you are making a difference at work. So whether this is your boss or someone that is your superior that's going to come to you and say, hey, we really appreciate you, or they could give you like a raise, or they could give you like good news, or they could compliment you, or they could be like, keep up the good work. Because I'm seeing that you will feel good this week at work. You will feel like you are being appreciated. Whether this will be like words of affirmation, or they will actually give you a physical reward for it, like a raise, or I don't know, it's like something new. I see that you will feel loved and appreciated, and that you belong. So it's a good week overall. It's a good week for you. With the Wheel of Fortune and the world, expect something big to happen. Don't be surprised. I mean, it's good to be surprised when it's a good surprise. But I feel like it can be something like you wouldn't thought would happen this week, and then it happens. Because these are major arcanas. So I don't want to like hype you up and tell you something big is going to happen. But that's the energy here. It feels like something big is going to happen. In a good way. In a good way. So whatever overthinking that you could be thinking about, just put it to the side and allow yourself to experience whatever that's meant for you to experience. But overall, good week. Good week. Best of luck. So, where were we? Tama. Alright, Tama, so TL, does JC have any regret for how he spoke to me recently? Okay. We have 10 more minutes for any more questions, and then no more questions, please. Okay? So let's see, Tema. So, does JC have any regret for how he spoke to TL recently? Does JC have any regret for how he spoke to TL recently? Let's see. Let me see. Again. We have a maybe. This person is still in the process of reflecting on what happened. There is no conclusions. It's like he knows he has to fix things, but he's not really feeling regret. Or he knows he knows that he has to do something, or if it's a he, that is. I'm sorry if it's not a he. But this person knows that they have to do something to fix what happened, but there is no process of emotions. It's not like, yes, he has, or yes, maybe it's a he. Okay, so yes, they have regret or not. So there is no process of emotions. It's still on a logical sense. There is no decision, conclusion about if it's a bad thing the way they spoke to you or not, or if it's a good thing that the way they spoke to you. Because, I do feel like there is almost like an entitlement to how this person spoke to you. It's almost, when people do something bad, but they feel like they have the right to be bad, like righteous. It's kind of like, well, it was it was appropriate to be like that. So there is no process of regret. There is no, I would say that it's not like a yes or no, especially because we have two maybe cards. So this person is still processing. They have not concluded if it's a bad thing or a good thing. So for now, there's no such thing as regret in this person's energy. They know at some point they will have to fix it, or they know at some point they will have to clarify themselves if they have misspoken, or if they have said something that could have led to a misunderstanding, but there is no regret. The emotions are still being processed. The conversation is still replaying. There are no conclusions. And they're two-minded about this. It's like, maybe it was my place to say this, maybe it wasn't my place to say this, but there is no conclusion. Okay? It's a he, yes. Sometimes, I need to remember that people are not just asking about a he. But yeah, it's still being processed. It's, the conversation is still being processed. It's inconclusive. Inconclusive for now. There's not enough reflection that has been done. So I feel like maybe you should give it time for them to process properly, so that they know where they, if they said something inappropriate, they need time. It happened a day ago. Yeah, that's still fresh. Alright, so where were we? So we have real as it get. How does my best friend truly feel about the changes I am making in my life? Okay, I need your initials and their initials, please. Angel, it doesn't work that way, baby. You have to show up for the month that you're claiming your free question for. So you can't backlog. My initials CF, her initials are MJ. Okay, so you want to know how MJ feels about the changes you're making. That's fair enough, Angel. That's fair enough. All right, so let's see. So, MJ. How does MJ truly feel about the changes that CF is making in her life or in their life? I see that this person is happy for you. There's you know, like, I feel like this person is containing their excitement for you. It's like they don't want to be overtly excited for you, whatever that means. So I don't know why they're hiding. Like, it's almost like this person is like, yes, that's good for you. But inside they're actually really happy, like excited for you. Maybe this person doesn't want to be overtly excited or overtly supportive, that it might come across as suspicious. So I don't see any bad feelings here, or yeah, they're excited for you. It's like, good for you. Okay, these are like, they approve of the changes that you are making. They think it's a good thing. So whatever the changes are, this person is approving of them. They are excited for you. They think it's a good idea. They think they're happy for you. But I do see that they conceal part of that excitement, as if like they don't want to be overtly excited, because maybe they think that it could come across the wrong way. She doesn't support me like I support her, so I've been side-eyeing her, but I feel like she watches me, but she doesn't say anything. That's the thing. I feel like there is concealment, but I see that this person is happy for you. So she is happy for you. But there is concealment. You know, here's the thing. Like, sometimes I do notice when people are oversharing, or they are so supportive, or they are so happy, it comes across the wrong way. It's like, why are you more happy than I am happy for myself? So it could be something that they are projecting from past experiences. Maybe this person experienced where they were really happy and really supportive for a person, and it backfired. So I feel like this has nothing to do with you. This part, the concealment of her excitement for you, has nothing to do with you. This person is almost like concealing how they feel, because maybe they think that it will be understood the wrong way. But you have really good cards. So this is how this person feels. The Empress, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. These are good feelings. So this person is not like concealing bad feelings. Otherwise, I would receive different cards. Look at that, the World. It's almost like they're cheering you on. They're cheering you on the inside, but they're concealing that externally. I feel like that is because of past experiences. Because the only reason why someone will not be happy for you externally and show you, it could be some type of trauma, or maybe someone told them you're too excited, or you're too happy, or what's wrong with you. And it makes a person change their behavior. So the external behavior, it's not really reflective of how they feel. How they feel really good energy towards you. But they conceal it. So you said that they don't show you. It makes sense, yeah. They conceal it. They could be projecting past experiences onto you, and they think that maybe you will also misunderstand their excitement for you. So they are excited for you internally. Alrighty. Just don't like that. She will be quick to ask me questions about my love life, but won't ask the things I'm achieving. Yeah, that is strange. That is strange, but you know, like sometimes people do strange things and we take it personally. But you don't know what's happening in them. You don't know what's happening inside of them that makes them behave the way that they do. Some people can be strange, but sometimes it's nothing to do with you. Like honestly, like I've experienced so many personal and with clients where they receive something or where someone treats them in a certain way and they think it's personal. Most of the time people are lost in their own mind and they are projecting continuously on others, but it's not personal. So, you know, if you want to change the dynamic between the two of you, don't consider yourselves as separate. Ask the genuine questions. It's like, you know, I've noticed that you are supportive when it comes to my love life, or you ask questions about my love life. But why don't you like ask me the same things when it comes to my achievements or when it comes to the things that I care about? Is there something that, you know, is that you want to say about that? Like, try to get to know people without judging them first. Because, you know, in your case especially, it feels like it's being projected onto you and you're taking it personally. Do you know what I mean? So try to approach people in more of a, you know, don't consider them as enemies before you actually know them as enemies. Ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions in the right tone of voice or in a caring way so that you understand where it's coming from. Right? Best of luck. Alrighty, so I think we finished all the questions and we are right on time. It's past the hour. So, you guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I wish you all the best. And we do this every Sunday for the ones that are new here. Every Sunday we come and do these personal questions for 1 hour. See you guys later. Take care.